Hi guys, in this episode of RDK, I'm gonna be reacting to another music video that was released quite a while ago that I'm just now getting to, that being WONHO's Blue. And I'm gonna admit, I am a little worried about whether I'm actually gonna end up liking this song or not, because while I did really like a lot his music video and the song Losing You that he released before his official debut, I wasn't really the biggest fan of his actual debut title track. It's not that it was bad, it just didn't really entertain me the same way Losing You did. So I'm worried about whether this song is going to be like that or is actually going to be something that I'm actually going to enjoy. Because if it's not, I don't know if I really would want to continue reacting to WONHO releases, because I don't want to just keep reacting to stuff that I don't really enjoy. Not only because it's annoying for me to do so, but also because I don't want to just spread negativity about artists just because they don't like their songs or something like that. So I'm really hoping that I'm gonna like this one, but I feel like it's very unlikely that I'm actually gonna end up enjoying it. So yeah, I don't know. There's only one way to find out though, so without further ado, let's get into the song and see how I'm gonna feel about it in 3, 2, 1. Man, WONHO must be like the buffest idol in K-pop, I swear. Okay, I feel like this one is already on like a better track than his debut song, but I still don't think I would like it. I would like it more than Losing You. So far, it's at least more enjoyable than his debut song, so there's that. I gotta say though, it's so weird hearing his angelic voice and seeing his godlike visuals on such a muscular body. I'm not used to like idols looking like that, even like the male ones. Oh. Okay, this part actually sounded really cool. Yeah, that "We Are Young, We Are Dumb" sounds really cool. Hey, even the instrumental is cool. What? Why did they all of a sudden get so good? Okay, this song all of a sudden started to really slap. Can you feel the blue? Okay, not bad. Honestly, not bad. Honestly, it was much more enjoyable than I expected it to be. It wasn't. I mean, it's mostly the second half that I actually enjoyed, but overall, it's definitely a more entertaining and appealing song to me than his debut song was. Which, again, I'm gonna repeat, I don't think it was bad. It's just that I personally didn't really like it. It didn't appeal to me that much. And I still think Losing You is his best song so far. But this one is a pretty good second, you know? I did enjoy the second half quite a lot. We're still obviously going to get into a second reaction before I say my final thoughts, but yeah. Overall, I'm actually pretty into this. I don't think I'm gonna add it to my like top songs or anything, even if I hadn't already done my top songs for 2021. But not bad. It has potential to maybe at least be put in my honorable mentions for the second top list that I'm gonna be doing for songs from K-pop in for 2021. Because I did make one originally for New Year's, but I forgot to add certain songs to it, and I also hadn't reacted to all of the comebacks from 2021, so I've decided to do another list like that. So maybe it has the potential to go there. We'll see how I feel about it after the second listen, but so far, I'm okay with it. It's definitely enjoyable. But still, let's get into it one more time and see how I'm gonna feel about it in 3, 2, 1. Hopefully after the second listen it's gonna be even better. I'm now going to try to focus more on the first half to see whether that's going to improve, because I really enjoyed the second half. I gotta say though, and this might be a little bit of a controversial opinion, but I kind of don't like how buff WONHO is. Like I said in the beginning of the first reaction, he looks a little off with the face that he has and the muscles that he has. It just looks a little bit off to me. But also, I'm just not really a big fan of anybody being this muscular. Like, I personally find people like those big weightlifters who are like full on steroids and have like giant muscles that are the size of me. I just find it ugly. And while WONHO doesn't look like that necessarily, he's definitely leaning towards that direction. He looks so much buffer than your average idol, to the point that it doesn't really look good, to me at least. At the end of the day, as long as he likes his body, it's fine, but I personally just don't like it. And also giving him such a baggy shirt, in my opinion, doesn't really make him look better. I feel like with the kind of big muscles that he has to wear like a t-shirt like this that is much tighter to make him look really good. Because he otherwise looks good whenever he's wearing clothes that cover up his arms more. But again, maybe this is just my opinion on what I think looks good on a guy, you know? How muscular you need to be to look good in my eyes. And we're here for the song, not really for that. So sorry I went a little bit of a rant. The song is pretty good. Even the first half, while I still think the first half is weaker, I still think overall it's a really good song. We are young, we are dumb. Okay, that part is really sticking with me. I think this actually might go in that top list that I'm gonna be doing for more songs from 2021. Because I really enjoyed this. Though I don't want to promise anything because I feel like I've already filled up that list for the most part. Can you feel the blue? Okay, so overall, this was pretty good. It was definitely worth it deciding to react to it because I enjoyed it. It was a song that really ended up actually appealing to me. It's definitely the specific line in particular that is "We are young, we are dumb" that appeals to me and makes the song as a whole appeal to me, because I love carefree songs like that glorify being a young and carefree person, you know? I love that shit. It's so good. In terms of a rating, I think I'm going to give it an 8.6 out of 10, which is, I'd say, pretty average score. And yeah, for an average song. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way, I just mean like it's a good song that I enjoy, but it's nothing really like mind-blowing or anything. I like how catchy those specific lines in the song and the instrumental right afterwards is, but other than that, it's decent, you know? I enjoy it. But I'm curious, what do you guys think about this song? Did you like it? Did you not? What do you think about my opinions on it? Comment all of that down below, and let's have a discussion about it. And also, if you want me to check out some WONHO B-sides, because I assume this comes with B-sides, just like his debut track did, again, comment down below, let me know that there is demand for reaction like that, because I want him on doing a reaction to WONHO, because his voice is really beautiful, he sings really well, but his music, outside of Losing You and this to a certain extent, are the only songs of his that I've liked and pretty much that I've listened to outside of the other title track. But yeah, if you want me to react to more WONHO, comment it down below. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 3 patrons on Patreon: Omar Bridgman, Deadpool, and Sanchez. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me and have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And now, before we end this video, I just want to talk about something to you guys very quickly, which some of you may or may have not noticed before or know about me, that being the fact that I am trans. And yes, this may come as shocking to some of you, because I don't really flaunt it that much on my channel, or at least I feel like I don't. Outside of like my K-pop reactions, which is where I feel like the most comfortable being myself like this. And yeah, I am in fact trans. I'm not necessarily full-on male to female, but I heavily want to transition to being pretty female. I do consider myself more non-binary though, or maybe gender fluid would be the best descriptor as well, because I do have occasional moments where I feel fine being like just a normal guy, but most of the time, like right now, I do feel very dysphoric. And that's why I'm asking you guys for any help that you can give me, because my situation right now, I don't really see any way outside of you guys' help. Because, and this is gonna be kept short and concise, I live with my parents. They're never going to accept me as a trans person. They just never will. And as a matter of fact, back when I started the YouTube channel, I was actually kind of slightly starting my transition back then, with like starting to grow out my hair. I even got to DIY HRT, but because my parents started noticing certain things, like my behavior had changed a lot and my clothes had changed a lot, I kind of had to stop doing that, because they were constantly nagging me about cutting my hair and just started to kind of be threatening in a certain way, and felt like they were ashamed of me and everything. And that just kind of stress just tired me out to the point where I just gave up. But as dysphoria goes, it just doesn't go away, you know. I still feel like this, and in fact it's somewhat been intensifying again recently, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. And again, I would really appreciate any amount of support you can give me in regards to this, because I just don't see any way out of this. Because even if I moved out of my parents' house and got myself a job and everything, that's just not gonna work for long-term planning, because once I transition, it's like I probably will not be able to get myself a job, because my country is very transphobic. Nobody gives a shit about LGBT people at all. So there's not even much I can do even in terms of transitioning here. So yeah, I don't know. I just would appreciate any amount of support you can give me, be it monetarily or in any way
otherwise. And this is not about boosting my channel or anything, or guilt tripping you with my sob story. I just wanted to get this off my chest and make my subscribers aware of the situation that I am in, and that I would appreciate anything that you guys can help me out with. It would mean literally everything. Like, for example, a friend that I made after starting this YouTube channel, my good friend Yuri, has been helping me out a lot. And I genuinely might have not been here if it wasn't for him showing up and befriending me. So yeah, this just went a little bit longer than I intended, but I would just really appreciate anything you can support me with. That's kind of ultimately what I'm trying to say.
And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you want to enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. And I think this is pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!